What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Every now and then I'll come across online of someone talking about some of their bad financial decisions that they made. And I think it's important to really understand and explore some of those so that we learn from that and so that we don't fall into the same pitfalls, so that we don't make the same mistake. So I found some clips on Instagram. Let's go ahead and check it out to see what we can learn from it.
What's the decision y'all ever made?
Marriage.
Okay. I don't believe that to be the case for most people. It sounds like they did marriage wrong. That's by his response to the worst financial decision he ever made. That sounds like they did marriage wrong. The studies actually show once you get married, it actually behooves you more financially, especially when it comes to taxes. So the fact that he said marriage was one of the worst financial decisions he ever made, what I hear is you just did marriage wrong, dog. I don't want people to hear, oh, marriage, oh, I shouldn't get married. No, you just did marriage wrong. No, you just did marriage wrong. And I'm not married. Full disclosure, I'm not married, but I do desire to be married one day. So look it up yourself, do your own research. But the studies do show once you get married, it does behoove you more financially. It does.
DUI.
Oh, yeah.
It's not financial, but yes, it is.
I mean,
Okay. And what's the best financial decision y'all ever made?
Divorce.
this you, golly, dog.
Apple.
Okay. Tell us, what's the worst financial decision you ever made in life?
Get married.
Yeah, married. Explain.
What is with all these ninjas talking about getting married? It's not a bad financial decision. It's not. I'm telling y'all, it is not. If you do marriage wrong, of course, but that's not just financial, that's emotional, everything. If you do marriage wrong, if you pick the wrong spouse, yes, it will be wrong all across the board. Okay, it'll be wrong all across the board, but it's not a bad financial decision. Look it up yourself. You will see that it is a good financial decision. And there's a reason why a lot of people, especially wealthy individuals, get married. They look at the bottom line, look at taxes, like, oh, we get married, girl.
A lot of people are saying this.
That's not.
I'll say, listen, man, they want you to do everything. And when it's time for them to reciprocate, it's like, oh, no, you the man. No, I need to be treated nice, too, from time to time. You feel me?
Yeah, you're right.
Now, I do understand that just from dating women that, and look, dates ain't cheap. Dates ain't cheap and dates ain't free. Okay. Depending on where y'all going, what y'all doing, y'all can only watch so many movies. You can only do Netflix and chill so many times. Y'all can only go to the park so many times. Y'all can only get ice cream so many times. Eventually, and not even just like her, you are going to want to do something that costs some money, a good amount of money. There's only, come on. So, yeah, I get it because I've been on dates or dated women where they're like, they want you to do, like, they don't help out at all. Like, at all. And I get it. Those times can be frustrating, but the marriage aspect is not about financial decision. We need to choose the people that we date better. We need to be more strategic about that, choosing the people that we date, especially the people that we marry. But we need to find the right person for us.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even need you to spend no money. I just need you to treat me the way I treat you.
Be there.
Then how was it a bad financial? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Reciprocate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want me to shovel the snow when I come inside? Yo, make sure it's a warm plate for me to eat. Hey. What J. Cole said, you want someone that's going to come over and dig you out? Hey. All right, cool.
Okay, so to me, it sounds like he's not talking about bad financial decision. He's talking about a bad relationship decision as far as the person that, I am good, man. I am good.
What do you eat after that one day?
Hey, you that wrong.
Come on,
Tell us, what's the worst financial decision you ever made in life?
Get married.
Yeah, married. Please tell us the worst financial decision you ever made in life.
Getting married.
Oh, getting married. Can you?
Gosh. Is it everyone? Who are y'all marrying? Come on. None of y'all have good marriages? Come on. What? Who is y'all marrying? Being married is not a bad financial decision. Like the dude from the last clip just said, All his stuff, it didn't have anything to do with money or finances. It had everything to do with the kind of person that you are. Every man wants a helpmeet. And that helpmeet can come in a lot of different forms. It doesn't have to be money. Like he said, it could be if I shovel snow, I would like a hot plate or whatever. I just want some form of help. Doesn't have to be monetary. So these guys are coming on saying, yeah, marriage was one of the worst financial decisions. That's what they're saying verbally. But what I hear is no, it didn't have anything to do with the money. It had everything to do with the character of the person that you married.
Plain go a little deeper. Why would you say getting married?
Oh, you know what? Not getting married, but getting married to the wrong person. Yeah.
Right again.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of wasting money, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, taking on a lot.
I can definitely say that.
Please tell us the worst financial decision you ever made in life.
Dante.
All right, so please educate the kids. What's the worst financial decision you ever made in life?
Losing my CDL.
Okay. And can you go a little further than that? A little deeper?
Getting a divorce.
Getting a divorce? Okay.
I mean,
All
yeah.
right. That's enough said.
Okay, so I'd rather be more than that, but you know what? I'll put myself on the spot. What is the worst financial decision that I have ever made? A long time ago, I invested into the foreign exchange market and I did not understand it. I just did not. It was a terrible decision because I didn't really understand the leverage that came with that. I didn't really understand the nuances of all the different currency pairs. I didn't really understand the ticks and the bips. I didn't really understand much of anything. I just did it because a friend told me to. So it was a really, 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 really dumb, stupid decision. I lost a lot of money, but I did learn a lot. The biggest thing that I learned was to not invest money, anything into something that you just don't know how it works. You need to really understand how this thing works, what you're investing into, why you're investing into it before you put any money into it. Another thing it taught me to do was paper trade. Depending on the platform, they may call it paper trading or sandbox trading. It's pretty much where you invest with fake money so you can learn and develop a trading strategy. You develop discipline, you develop rules, and you stick by those rules. And the whole time you learn, but with fake money. So if you make money, that's great. I mean, there's something with your process that's working, but unfortunately, that's not your money. You didn't make any real money. But if you lose, which is what most people do when they're learning how to trade, it's something especially that they don't really know much about. While you learn, if you lose, well, fortunately, you didn't lose any of your real money. And I'll even throw a bonus. Another bad financial decision, buying all these random YouTube courses. I bought a couple courses from some people online, and it was just a waste of money. Honestly, it was just a waste of money. The information in the course was no better. It was actually inferior to the information that's already on YouTube for free. The information in the course didn't teach me anything new. It didn't learn any new information or knowledge that wasn't already Googleable or that was already on YouTube for free. I don't think that necessarily that applies to every situation, every industry, but it applied to mine. And I was really upset after I bought the course. And I realized there's no shortcuts. That's the thing. There's absolutely no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts. Like most of the information is already available for free, depending on the industry and the career and things like that. Besides that, there's no shortcuts. You just got to really, if you're hungry enough, you just got to find the information, find the book or books, find the information online. And that's the thing. Like sometimes you may have to really search and dig for it. But if you are hungry enough, if you're just willing to sacrifice enough, you will be able to find the information depending on what it is. And so I learned there are no shortcuts. So I learned if I want to be a content creator and build this platform, I'm going to just have to just start doing it. That was the biggest thing. I was looking for, how to start the right way so I don't make a lot of mistakes versus just starting it making mistakes, let the quality and everything just be crappy, and then you figure out along the way as you learn. But you got to at least just start. A lot of times we just take way too much time to just learn the information, and it just comes information overload, and we're just trying to find the right thing at the right time, and it just becomes information overload versus acting on something, executing. No matter how bad it may be, it's going to be bad at first. It's supposed to be, but no one's perfect right out the gate. It's supposed to be bad, but act on it, and then you learn along the way, especially with the experience that you're going to get from doing it. You're going to learn along the way. And then over time, you'll see what works and what doesn't work. And you will be able to fine tune and figure things out from there. Also, the best financial decision I ever made was living below my means, especially after I got a raise. I almost had a little bit of lifestyle creep. I'm not gonna lie. I almost had a little bit of lifestyle creep, but I kept a consistent standard living. That additional money allowed me more room to save more, to invest more, to give more, and just make sure that I'm setting myself up for success with a future, with retirement, and things like that. So, most people, once their income goes up, so does their spending, but they're really just robbing themselves of an opportunity to set themselves up for their future selves, retire, pay off debt, whatever that may look like. Now, I do think it's important to enjoy your money every now and then. You can't just work, and not enjoy your money. I think it's important to enjoy your money along the way, just not outside your means. What do y'all think about this? Drop a like and comment below the worst financial decisions y'all have made and also the best financial decision y'all made. Let's have a conversation and let's learn from each other. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hit the bell and turn on your notifications and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.